Good morning. This is Friday, July 7th, 2017 at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I keep saying Eastern Standard Time. I guess it doesn't matter what time it is, but for some reason I say that. This is a quick look at the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. I'm trying two new things here. A new microphone. I did this earlier, and that was with a $300 microphone. Had some super loud hum in it. I don't know if it just doesn't get along with a GoPro Hero 4 Silver or what. So I'm trying this other microphone, a Movo something another, not very expensive. I've ordered another microphone which is cheaper but gets a lot of good reviews, so we'll see if that works better. The one I've been using works fine and is nice and quiet in the background, and no spitting noises, none of that kind of nonsense, or wind from that fan over there. But in terms of loudness, decibel wise, it seems to be too quiet, so we'll see how this one works. But here is the box that the Oracle cards come in, the Wisdom of Avalon by baron-reid. That's a nice box. It's got the place where you can put your thumb and finger and pull up and open it really easily. Nice purpley inside. I love purple. Comes with this chunky, practically useless book, but aren't they all? There's a picture of her on the back. Strangely enough, it's not the usual wind-blown blonde goddess look that they all shoot for. But inside, they're black and white. They're mini versions of the cards, and there's an intro and how to use them, blah, 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 Use them however you want to is what it should say. And then you can see a little version of the High Priestess card, a very little version, and lots of words. And that's how these things tend to go. This one being chunkier than most, I guess, the guide book. But let's look at some cards here. You can see Merlin, High Priestess, King, Queen, Novice, Grail Knight, Bard, Lady of the Lake, Eagle, Raven, Hawk, Swan, Owl, and a Frog. Normally I would complain about King, Queen, all those medieval-like things, but can't really do that when it's the Wisdom of Avalon. Now can you? No, you can't. There's the back, which kind of has the Grail and crescent moon and some stars. It's nice. Looks nice. The cards are pretty stiffy. That's good. The edge is already done for you. It's a nice gold, see, if you like that sort of thing. At first they kind of stick together, but after you shuffle a couple times, they loosen up a bit and become rather slippery. So I'll show the rest of them real quick. There's a spider. I like that one. See what I mean by slippery? B. Stag. Hopefully these lights over here, which are making it incredibly hot, aren't causing a glare. We shall see. 2 Walmart flood lamps, a regular 100-watt bulb, a fluorescent daylight bulb, and then the 2 Limo studio lights. The cat, which is odd looking, dog, cow, wasp, slippery, deer, serpent, dragon, butterfly, horse. I gotta stay near the mic, I think. Earth fairy, water fairy, wind fairy. It's not easy when the microphone's right in front of you and a big old spit thing. Fire fairy, goblin. I guess goblin kind of fits in. Seems like it should be in another deck somewhere. Partnership, focus, wealth. This is what I remember doing. I pulled out these sort of cards. Restrictions, restriction, movement. I pulled out the nature ones. Joy. I'm not sure who works at these companies and decides, oh, we need this frilly window thing, and then all these words. I really don't need it. Don't need a number, although that helps put it back in order for this sort of thing. But otherwise, all it is a reference back to the book. I think an index in the book would certainly fix that problem. Disruption, risk. So you can just pull out communication, perception, burden, ignore the Avalon part, letting go. That's what I remember doing. I pulled out the people and the Avalon references and just used the cards with emotions and feelings and symbols on them. Love, death, trust, fear, forgiveness, birth, rebirth, truth, and last but not least, card 52, the mystery. Although I don't see anything mysterious about it. It looks like it reminds me of the Appalachian Trail, which is like this green tunnel almost that goes on for 2,000 miles or something. I've walked that thing 4 times. Not anymore. I never got to do the other ones. I did part of one of them. Pacific Coast Trail, Pacific something. The Continental Divide one is, if I can't remember the name right, that's the one I kind of really wanted to do, but now that I'm too old, I probably won't do that. But this is a quick look at the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by baron-reid. I'm guessing she did everything, write the guidebook and do the drawings, but you never know when someone becomes what amounts to a corporation, who's doing what. So that's it. I'll say peace, and hopefully this sounds better. Peace. Ooh, let me wait a couple seconds so I can capture all that as a YouTube thumbnail. Now I'll say peace.